Chantal was very angry yesterday. Was it something I said? Or did maybe you jump the gun on impulse and add something to your LinkedIn you weren't supposed to? Did Salah make you remove it? Smart move, Salah. You know, many people have been waiting to sue Chantal for years. But before they do so, the attorney will run a preliminary financial check to see if it's even worthwhile. For years, it hasn't been worthwhile. But you guys are married now, right? So now her debt is your debt, and your income is her income. I mean, since you're married and all right? Chantal, I don't know how to tell you this, but outsmarting you is not a crime.
Barriers, I keep on crushing it till I am done. I didn't get here by accident, no, I've been gunning it since I was young. Better believe I'll be standing here, there ain't no moon that can outshine the sun. I didn't get here by accident, no, I've been gunning it since I was young. Second to none. Been gunning it since I was young. I'm standing at the edge now, it's about to go down. I'm gonna take it higher. It's time for me to light it, so they can't deny it. Hey, bring that fire. Bring that fire. If you take a shot, boy, you better not miss, cause it won't ever happen again. You gonna wake up and not even know what your name is or where you have been. Better be ready to bleed if you think that you have any hope for a win. You're gonna wake up and not even know what your name is or where you have been. I never go dim, cause I only know how to win. I'm standing at the edge now, it's about to go down. I'm gonna take it higher. It's time for me to light it, so they can't deny it. Hey, bring that fire. Bring that fire. Bring that fire. Light it, light it, light it, light it, light it up. Light it, light it, light it up. Bring that fire. Light it, light it, light it, light it, light it up. Light it, light it, light it up. Bring that fire. I'm standing at the edge now, it's about to go down. I'm gonna take it higher. It's time for me to light it, so they can't deny it. Hey, bring that fire. Bring that fire. Bring that fire.
Well, Chantal, if you're listening, I want you to reach up, grab right above your shoulder, find that imaginary seatbelt. I want you to get that extender on, crank it down as hard as you can. Make sure you're buckled in, because we are going to a place you hate, a place you never like going. Truth Town.
Okay guys, hi, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a serious matter, and I have my shisha, so I hope I don't annoy you too much, but it relaxes me just like a live stream. I would have my coffee, my water.
I know your mother didn't teach you manners or etiquette, so let me enlighten you. It's rude to blow smoke in people's faces. For shit's sake.
And my shisha, okay. So, if the shisha noise is something that annoys you, and I want to say also, if talking about this subject is something that annoys you, all you have to do is not watch, okay?
Annoys us. Abuse upsets normal people. Would you really expect it not to? We're off to a great start. Fuck's sake.
Because I'm going to say this once. I see a lot of comments from people saying, just give it up already, you gave your cat away. So that means that I have no right to talk about how something affects me in my life, apparently. So this is something that I want to talk about once and for all.
Once and for all. You haven't shut up about it. You've talked about it to nausea on several different platforms.
I want to put closure to this situation. I want to have an official video, not just a live stream, which is why I didn't do a live stream. I want to have an official video talking about exactly what happened in a calm, truthful manner. You will see that my story doesn't change because it's the truth.
Her story doesn't change because it's the truth. She says that because she's going over a textbook mental checklist in her head. Words lie. Energy does not. You can fool shallow people with empty, deceitful words, but you have watchers that don't listen to words, rather they read energy. And energy never lies, however this aged well. Because she's insisted she couldn't cut BBJ's nails over and over and over again, yet here we are.
I also need an official video, like I said, explaining the situation, because when it comes to the animal abuse allegations against me, which are complete bullshit.
Bullshit, eh? Bitch, you're treading a fine line.
There's different groups of people. There's of course my beezers and my loyal followers.
Beezers? You said Virtual Pete's wrong.
Who have seen, I've been on YouTube since 2017, and I'll just show you some clips of me and the cats since then on YouTube.
You do that, then I'll show my clips.
Are you stealing my straw, Sam? What are you doing, Sam? This is why I ask you. What are you doing? You're beezing. These are beezing behaviors.
You know all about beezing behaviors, don't ya?
Yes, Sam. Days. Champ.
Can someone tell me what this proves other than she's psychotic and got the spirit of 5 dudes in her?
Yes, you. You're a good boy. Oh, yes, you. Oh. Hey, big boys.
Oh, because you think talking in a baby voice means love, yeah?
Anyways, like, if I saw them in, like, they were emaciated, poor conditions, they didn't seem happy, they were being whipped, that would be different, you know, I don't know. But the staff really seemed to really love the tigers, the ones that were interacting with them, talking to them in, like, baby voice, and talking to them in, like, baby voice, and talking to them in, like, baby voice, and always with them, giving them attention, you know? So...
There is no depth to this one. Chantal, when are you going to learn you can't fake love? It's the greatest of virtues. You are no match for love. It's pitiful when strangers who watch your life love your animals more than you do. Just because you want to appear virtuous, you're a veil we all see right through. Tell us you have zero experience without telling us.
Are these beezing behaviors? Hey? Who's a pretty girl? Pretty girl.
I swear, dude, you're really dumb. I don't know who educated you, but your parents should get their money back. Who gives a shit if you talk in a baby voice and call you cat psychotic names? That's not love. Do you see these spots where the fur's raised? It's raised because there are mats there. Christ almighty, man.
Pretty girl. Are you jealous that I was giving Sam attention? Eh? What?
No, she's not you. She's just begging you to get her some help. After all, it's the only way you could make her fake love you. Treats worked for Sam.
If you want anyone to love you in your life, just give them treats. It works every time.
What? Oh, you just want treats. There's none left. You ate them all.
She mourns for treats all day long, and it's so pathetic.
You ate them all. You guilted me. Now there's no treats. Now you're gonna guilt me all night. All night. Every time I go to my computer. You're gonna guilt me. Yes. You're gonna guilt me into petting you all day. Aren't you? And you're gonna lick me. Yes. Hey, old girl. Tell everybody your age. Or is that rude? A lady never says her age. Isn't it true, BB Junes? Hey everyone, so here's some songs that I sing regularly to BB Junes.
No, absolutely not. Hell to the no. Nope.
And I guess it's true. She's amazing. And I guess it's true. She's a girl. And I guess it's true. She's amazing. What she can do with those legs.
Don't even get me started on the constant sexual innuendos she made to these cats. I don't have an explanation for them, and I'm not sure I want to. I've heard it all from Sam wants to make love to her, to the viewers want to make love to BBJ, to her even explaining to us how she used treats to teach them to, quote, suckle her belly because she wanted to breastfeed a baby. I don't know. I don't want to know.
Right? Oh, yeah. Say hi to the people. They want to make love to you. Thank you. Oh, you're such a pretty girl. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Come again.
That song was called And I Guess It's True. The next one is a cover, a cat cover, I call them. I used to listen to the song Candy Girl. I think it was it the Jackson 5? Anyway, this is the BB Junes version, so it goes, BB girl, you are my world, look so sweet, you're a special treat, BB girl, all I want to say is, I need your love, each and every day, BB Junes. This one is a cat cover of Barbie Girl by Aqua. She's a BB Junes in a kitty world. Lazy ass bitch. She's catastic. You can brush her hair, pet her everywhere. And another common song I sing for her that I just screech around the house all day, probably driving everybody mildly insane, is I just go around yelling, B E E E E E E E. So those are just a few of the songs, guys. I might do another part if I could think of some other ones that I usually sing to them. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I didn't drive you too crazy, and I'll see you next time.
It's easy to put on a show when you know the camera's rolling and you need to prove a point. But in the words of Gorlick Bread, let's go to Truth Town.
BBJ! What is it, BBJ? My
X does not fit. Or did I get a 2X? I'm gonna tell myself it's a 2X. No, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. What do you think this is here, Club Med?
Oh, you got jokes, yeah? You got bars? Telling your sick and elderly cat, no. What do you think this is? Club Med? Yeah, go on, Butch.
Come on. See how tight it is?
Nobody gives a shit. It's ugly anyways.
My boobs! Come on! Come on. Come on. Oh. Hi, Angel!
Pay attention. The cat is starving. Chantal acknowledges she knows the cat is looking for food by her saying, I gotta get some treats. Sorry.
The treats are not here. I gotta get some. Sorry.
Spoiler. There's food right next to her on the counter. But take note how long it takes her to give it to her. And the only reason she does is because the viewers are hounding her to feed the cat. Like they always had to beg Chantal to feed the cat. I think that's why so often she didn't give the poor thing food.
I'm gonna feed BBJ.
Okay. Fucking hell. I'm gonna get to BBJ in a minute, I swear to fucking God. Stop with BBJ. Alright, so. I can't with the comments. That poor cat. I hope she's alive. It was a fucking nail trim. Calm your tits, holy shit. Fuck!
At the time of this video, we knew by Chantal's own admission, as well as video confirmation, that the nails were grown in the pads. Confirmed by her video following the vet appointment when she finally got her there 2 months later.
I'm thinking, okay. Okay, let's get to BBJ. BBJ. Let me just, oh, by the way, here's my tattoo update.
No one cares!
Abby, so the vet called. I said that since she's had her like nails done and her checkup, like she's actually like put a bit of weight on, her nails were growing, like Sam's nails are fine.
As a pattern analyst, I pick up on patterns quickly. This is one of the more obvious ones. Have you guys noticed how every time she talks about BBJ's nails, she has to throw in, Sam's nails were fine? Have you ever wondered why? I'm going to let you in on a secret of the mind. This is a comfort and coping mechanism. She knows BBJ's nails were not just bad, they were severe. Throwing Sam's nails in there is meant to deflect you and your mind to think it's not as severe as it is while comforting her, and regulating the good versus bad scales in her mind. Throwing in a positive somehow outweighs and makes the negative not so bad. This is the mentality we're working with. Never forget that, and she won't be able to pull the wool over your eyes as well as she has.
But BBJ, like, will not let me cut her nails. But BBJ, like, will not let me cut her nails. But BBJ, like, will not let me cut her nails, and she's, like, stresses too much, and her nails grow quicker.
In a recent claim, she claimed BBJ's nails was just a quote oversight on her part, but we see clearly it was not. This video was from March 2022. She was well aware the nails had to be cut every 2 weeks. She just neglected to do so because her haters were begging her to. Spite. Letting her cat suffer out of spite. It doesn't get more willful than that.
Yes, it is good, yes. I'm glad I took her to the vet, so you guys were right about that. Of course, and I was gonna take her. I just don't like people fucking down my throat. Like, you're a bad cat owner because you're not taking her this month. Like, it's just bullshit. You know? I know I'm a good cat owner.
The haters are so bad, yet they noticed BBJ needed medical attention and begged Chantal to take her. Many even sent money for her to do so. She spent it on NADA, coke and meth, then refused to give their money back, scammed them out of hundreds. if not thousands. She had both the means and ability to help her cat, and refused out of spite, then attacked them for caring enough. They were punished for their concern of BBJ, and Chantal was insanely jealous about how much people cared for the cat.
BBJ doing? Is she still throwing up? Fantastic. No! Fantastic. I called you Fantastic. Sorry, Fantastic. No, she had, knock on wood. She just did that one time. I came home, every time I've come home, there's never been any barf anywhere, so that's good. But I'm gonna bring her soon, and we'll make a vlog out of it, because I know a lot of you care about BBJ. You have a lot caring for you, BBJ. She's so light I don't even feel her right now. Hi, sweetie. Orange chicken. We love BBJ and Sam, I know. I know I'm a good cat owner. Her nails grow quicker, and like, she doesn't scratch as much as Sam, so like her nails were growing quicker and they were like starting to grow under. So I felt really bad about that.
She's downplaying it to lessen the severity of it. Another coping mechanism. The truth is, they were deeply embedded, not just growing over. Chantal is a manipulator.
So I felt really bad about that, but like since her paws got taken care of and everything, like she's been eating better and like, you know, so I scheduled another appointment in like a month and a half, and she has to get her nails done again there. They want to see her again. And then I'm going to repeat the blood work in like 3 months or so.
Spoiler. This was in March of 2022. She didn't make it back to the vet till February 23rd, 2023, when FFG took her. She knew the nails needed cut every 2 weeks and let her go a year. A year, people! It didn't take an Einstein to know we were witnessing the cat's demise as we witnessed the shaking, stumbling, buckling, not able to go down the stairs, not able to jump up. The constant cries that increasingly got louder. We're not blind and can't play dumb and watch suffering like Chantal the sadist. And not the good kind either. Chantal likes the suffering that leads to death. Remember her telling you she likes to watch plane crashes, but only when the people die. Or how when her grandma died, she could explain the death process down to the gargling sounds. I found that shocking and questioned. How many people has she seen die? I've suffered a lot of loss in my family and didn't know the details she knew.
So a bunch of our Foodie Beauty clips from her recent live are going to be from Shenanigans Twitter. Okay, so in the next thread we're going to be reading, or in this thread we're going to be reading, she's defending her chicken video she put up. So Shenanigans said, she is awful. She knew damn well people would be offended. She wanted them to be offended. She pokes at people so she has something to bitch about later.
Either. No, that's why I hate this community, because it's like people complain and clutch their pearls. Hi, Golden Gal, Gemini, Sam, Ramona, hello. Hi, Night 5. It was unexpected. Well, actually, it's because we were grocery shopping. We didn't finish everything because I'll tell you in a minute. And I was like, I need meat. The grocery stores have frozen meat, but they don't have like fresh. So if you want like fresh chicken, you have to go to a butcher, which guess what? If you eat meat, something gets killed, okay? So if you can't see how your food gets sourced, maybe you shouldn't eat it. I mean,
Okay, I, for one, don't eat chicken, and I understand other people eat meat. For example, my child eats meat, very little of it, but I don't tell her she can't have it. However, Foodie, that video you put up was to get people, in your mind, to get people back, because everybody's talking about how you treated BBJ and the animal neglect and abuse. And so you put that up. You know what you were doing, Foodie. You're not an educational channel. We don't go to your channel to learn something except for how not to be and how not to behave and how to not go live our life like that. That's the only thing we learn from you. You know what you were doing. That video had nowhere, it doesn't belong on your channel, and you know that. You know that. You know what you were doing.
A vegetarian? If not, then he's the biggest hypocrite. Even vegetarians and vegans, like, I hate these sanctimonious people who, like, judge others for what they do in life. Like,
nobody was telling her, like, you're awful because you eat meat. It was more like, you're awful for putting them up. Knowing how many people love animals that watch your channel. Knowing how many people were just hurt over how she treated and neglected BBJ. She knew what she was doing, you guys.
Whole phase of veganism and everything like that. But, like, everything is in my past, right? So I'm a different person now. This is my beliefs now. And, like, I love chicken. What can I say? I love chicken. I don't feel bad. Like, you know, I mean,
I don't like animals to suffer, but it's food. You know what I mean? So
You do like animals to suffer, Foodie. If there's one thing we've learned about you that's for a fact, it's that.
I know I'm bad, and I'm like, I'm gonna get something good. Hey, Karate Joe! I got meat, Karate Joe. Some chicken had to suffer for me and die.
You like to watch animals suffer. Didn't Karate Joe like to watch children suffer? No wonder you two were best friends. She didn't get to kill BBJ, so she showed us. She had a chicken killed, and she enjoyed watching those of you that couldn't stomach it suffer too. In her mind, her vengeful vendetta was fulfilled. But not for long.
Like, I don't understand the double standard or the hypocrisy. Like, if you're gonna eat chicken, and if you're a vegetarian, vegan, good for you, good for you. People eat meat since the dawn of time. Don't even give me this that they're eating couscous in the 1400s. It's not true. Neanderthals were killing animals and eating them. So if you were in the wild and you would get sick of eating leaves, you would kill a chicken. Don't even go there.
Oh my gosh, the place it's paused at, that is terrifying. That is our thumbnail, woohoo.
Your demons are showing again. She's always enjoyed watching her audience suffer, and no one is off limits to her.
And then whatever the next clip is, Shenanigans says, I can't clip this shit anymore. She is evil. So I know this is hard to listen to, you guys, but I want to just show and document to everybody who Foodie really is. All right, let's watch this clip.
Mimi, I should have put the chicken dance in the background. It's strange content for your channel. Well,
It is, right?
yeah, but my channel's strange.
Beyond
I thought it'd be a
strange.
cool video. I don't know. It's different. It's something I never experienced before. I didn't go in.
So you didn't go in, but you thought we would want to see that. You thought your viewers would want to see that. You couldn't handle going in and seeing it, but you thought that's definitely something your viewers were curious about.
But still, I was like, babe, can you please film this for me? I want to see it. But I didn't want to go in.
Hey, you guys, so this is the clip where Shenanigans said, I can't clip this anymore. She's evil. So let's see what Foodie says.
Because it's so, well, it's morning here. It was a bit of a troll on your part to instigate their already false outrage emotions regarding the felines. What? But Stan, their emotions about the felines they're not valid.
You let me tell you something right now. You don't get to tell other people their pain and or emotions aren't valid. You don't own that type of power over people. That's the worst thing you can do. Offend someone and then say their feelings aren't valid. But somehow I think you know that. I think you know exactly how to kick when someone's down. Fuck all the way off, Chantal. You don't control us. You better go find Pete's or Salah.
Their emotions about the felines they're not valid. They're not valid feelings
What?
because it's all made up on lies. They're all listening to false outrage from somebody who killed their own animals, and I never did. I never put BBJ down. Had I wished I put her
Whoa.
down?
Show me the lie. Show me the false outrage. The outrage is real, Chantal. It's so real. And shut the fuck up about her dogs. That's so demented.
They're not valid feelings
What?
because it's all made up on lies. They're all listening to false outrage from somebody who killed their own animals, and I never did. I never put BBJ down. Had I wished I put her
Whoa.
down? Yes. If you see all that's revealed about her from the vets, which
Nah, Butch, you don't get this. You don't get to leave all those diseases untreated and neglected for years, then turn it around on the one that finally steps up to get the cat care. No, you don't get that. And viewers, that's exactly what she was planning. I don't know what happened or turned around in those final hours. But I was watching it play out in the spiritual realm, and it wasn't easy. It looked like about 5 fish wrestling a water buffalo. When I tell you, I was overjoyed to see them prevail. All the prayer warriors were in the realm watching and praying. Bloop was and always will be an epic evening. God's children won that one. Cheers, elite squad.
Like, it's not something that you just euthanize your pet over. She's just looking for any excuse.
she's 21 and she's got all these conditions, extreme arthritis. You're going to force her to go to the vet. You're going to drag her to the vet for clout. You're going to make her take pills for clout. You were all complicit in abusing BBJ further.
You sound like a 5-year-old trying to guilt their mum into getting their way. You're 40, ma'am. Your tactics are lame. Your antics are outdated. AF, your tantrums are old. It's time to act your age, not your shoe size. You will not emotionally manipulate me in guilt that's not mine to carry. You carry some of the guilt. It's yours. Is it heavy? Fuck yeah, it's heavy. That's why we try to act right. We're not carrying your emotional weight. I survive manipulators like you. I was built by them. I will not ever give you my mental and emotional sovereignty, the sovereignty I fought for. This was the biggest social example of gaslighting I've ever witnessed. and so many just bowed to her misplaced guilt because she couldn't deal with the consequences of her own actions and tried to make everybody else bear the burden. Fuck off. She said when she came home from Kuwait, she made a vet appointment to get BBJ relief. Right away. No, she came home and made a euthanasia appointment. She conveniently uses all the sickness she never treated, adds a little starvation and thirst to the mix to make it worse, and calls the vet claiming her cat was declining in care. Using all the buzzwords she knows the vets want to hear. She says she calls her vet, and they have her info stored in the computer, but then talk to her like a new patient asking how old BBJ is. If she was in the system, all her info would have come up, especially her age. They wouldn't have had to ask that. Listen, and pay attention to her buzzwords she likes to use so she seems smart.
Lettuce boat, yummy. Like, when your phone number is registered with them, they probably have a system where the secretary, like a computer system where it brings your number up in your file. We have that where I used to work for cell phones. And the arms of an angel. Aww.
I don't get this. When it was time for me to put my fur baby down, I was troubled. I was a bawling, snotting mess with a million things running through my head. Was I doing the right thing? What if he could get better? What if I could treat it? Spent our small life savings of 25,000 tolls to try surgery to save him. After all that, he ended up losing the use of his back legs. I knew it was time. I didn't want it to get to that, but it did. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. Some days the memory still smacks me in my face. I'm flooded with sadness and guilt and grief, and my heart breaks all over again. I experienced a lot of emotion with his passing, but laughing and making jokes wasn't one of them. And God help someone I considered a supporter in my life making fun of it. I don't rock with people like that, for good reason. This video was taken when she first got home from Kuwait. She looks real shook up to know BBJ was suffering.
Okay, that's not even what I was going to talk about. Anyway, the girl, I was like, she's like, how old is your cat? It was the appointment I made was an not end of life. Sorry, that's a slip. Quality of life discussion. Because she's like, how old's your cat? I'm like, 21 or 20. Like when I got her, she was like 1 to 2 years. And then she's like, as soon as I said 20, she's like, holy.
If she called her vet and they had BBJ's file, they would have known all that. She called around until she found a vet she thought she could slide it by. I firmly believe the only reason she didn't go through with euthanasia is because she was afraid she would be arrested. That's also why she waited till the last day to give BBJ away and then booked it out of the country, believing Amy would stay quiet. When she saw FFG had her, she knew it was over. There would be no silence, and there shouldn't be. I also find it telling that even after all this time, she wishes she would have killed her cat rather than see her thrive with an enemy. Chantal doesn't love people or animals. She loves her vices. All of them. She loves being bad. Really, really bad. Beezing.
She's like, my cat's 16 and I'm starting to look for, I'm nervous about signs of decline in my cat. Exactly, Buppy. There's so many streams you guys can be dramatic on. Okay. I don't need views, Veronica. Sala's up late because of me. Like, his time... Because of the time difference, Ash. So... That's exactly what they call it when I took my girl after her stumbling around and then they told me she was kidney failure. Oh, she was 21. Yeah, sometimes she stumbles.
Wonder why? She's been stumbling for 9 months now because her
baby.
paws are hurting her.
She
And you know it. We knew she had a UTI for over 8 months because of the date of the pretty litter, also confirmed after the appointment. Bad teeth. She had been shaking and throwing up, but Chantal was raging here because, quote, Nada wouldn't touch her boobs. I shit you not.
Because there's nothing wrong with BBJ. Like, knock on wood, but I'm going to bring her, like, I rescheduled for tomorrow.
There was absolutely a lot wrong with BBJ, and she knew it. This was willful neglect, and I've proven it in this video.
But, and we're definitely not missing it. I made her a full medical appointment, like, not just the nail trim. So I called them back and said, like, fucking asshole, and you can eat shit, and I'm like, so be ready, bitches. All right. And calm your tits. Holy shit. Oh, turtle. Welcome to Very Important Beach. Beach. Marissa, I missed you. Where's Kels? Okay. What do you guys want?
She knows they want food. She just told BBJ she had no treats. BBJ hears the bag and is frantically looking over her shoulder to see what it is, and Chantal smugly pulls out her pretzel to eat in front of her hungry cats. She eats it in a manner almost like she's taunting BBJ, even rolling her eyes at her.
Go.
He was trying to go, her paws hurt, and her back is all matted up.
I thought I had honey mustard.
That's what you get for not giving BBJ food. Looks right at BBJ, taunts her, like, yeah, I'm eating and you're not. When BBJ tries to come over, she pushes her away. She tormented the hell out of that cat.
What's PDA? Vegan for life. I am taking them in the morning.
She ruffles yet another bag, taunting BBJ. Shoves food in her mouth. BBJ again comes for food, and again she pushes her away. I wonder why she didn't stage giving BBJ food like she did Sam. After us, she tells her sub who sent her money for the vet she was taking them tomorrow. Spoiler, she didn't take them, and
Thank
Vegan
you.
never got her money back.
Hi, Keto Life. Take my mom. You're liking the baby blue? Thank you. Yeah, I know. If things don't go well. Yeah. I don't know, Marissa. I think I'm still gonna go, but I'm thinking about it because I'm very emotionally unstable right now. I was gonna go for you guys. This whole trip is for you guys. For my channel. I was gonna do like videos, like a hotel tour and post it after I come back. I just lost it, like lost it. Again, called him a piece of shit. I fucking hate you. A cheating piece of shit. Fuck you. I'm gonna talk shit about you online because I'm fucking mad at you. I hate you. And that pisses him off. I don't know. I'm mad because I tried to call him. And he's on Messenger, on a Messenger call with somebody. I don't know who. And when I try to call his phone, right to voicemail.
Piece of shit. Have fun with your fucking horse. Have fun. But I hope you fuck whoever gave us an STD and have fun with your fucking life, and I hope they pay your bills. So, oh my god, I'd end up fucking killing him on this trip. I would end up killing him.
She's literally unglued like this because Nader has yet again rejected her. She's not even his girlfriend. And because he's on the phone with somebody who we don't know. Could be a girl, a guy, family, work. We don't know. And because he didn't hang up with them and take Chantal's call right this second, she's behaving like this. The lack of control is making her lose it.
I need a Xanax. I'm not okay. Like, I don't want to be in this mess. Like,
Oh, for shit's sake, man. Pull up your bootstraps. Do you guys understand she needs a Xanax because a guy who doesn't want her won't pick up her phone call? BBJ's still waiting to be fed. And this bullshit is the emotional trauma she was referring to. This is what she referred to as being not well enough to care for herself. This is ridiculous.
I need a Xanax. I'm not okay. Like, I don't want to be in this mess. Like, I don't know, if I believe him or not. Like,
I'm watching your fear eat you alive. You understand, that was some of your karma. That's the way you made the men you cheated on feel. Cosmic law says you too must feel it. You don't get away with hurting people, and we don't control your karma. The Almighty does. You keep thinking your karma is coming from us. No. We're watching what happens when morally bankrupt people hurt people. We all reap what we sow.
and it makes me feel like I'm crazy because of how I'm acting.
He was right. You acted like a straight lunatic, like you were entitled to him or something, and you respected nothing he said. You tried to con and groom him into a relationship with you.
Oh my god. Story time on OnlyFans tonight. Don't you worry. No, we're talking about not him. Yes, we are, because he's a fucking piece of shit. And so is she. You know what? I can talk shit about who I want. Are you going to stop me? Where's my cease and desist? No, it's about stupid Gargamel, ugly loser, with 150 people watching you. He has the nerve to fucking heart comments on his community post. He has the nerve to fucking heart comments on his community post. I hate this guy. I'm going to ruin you. I'm going to fucking ruin you. And you're going to do it yourself. Just watch. You're going to ruin yourself. Just watch. Don't believe me? Just watch. Green Peen. Just watch. He can stay calm on camera for now. Watch it. Fucking watch.
Yeah, watch. She's going to make him respond online one way or another.
Because he's a narcissist, piece of shit abuser. And I will drag him every fucking day until you get me a letter from the court to... Actually, you're going to be in jail for fucking sexual assault at the end of the month. You disgusting piece of shit loser. You shouldn't even be on this platform. You should not even be on this platform. He should be worried about his SKs. Instead, he's gaslighting everyone. You're not going to win, pal. Guess what? You're going to need more than a gappy-toothed hoe on your side from the States and a grandma paying all your bills. You're going to need fucking mercy when I'm done with you.
He was your karma. Had you learned truth, you would have had him. The money, the house, and probably even a couple cats. But this happened for all the people you've tried to make think they were crazy. Don't ever try to play with people's minds. Cosmic law says you will give yours for trying to take others. Madness. And it's not over, nowhere close to being over. And your fall will make reactors rich. You taught Salah exactly how to succeed. Godspeed.
I'm gonna marry this guy because he's fucking nice and he loves me. And I don't care if he fakes love me because he's nice. I have to leave him.
Maybe I should just go. I wish I had more definitive proof. Like, I don't know.
The cat needs fed.
He would never admit he cheated. He never will.
It's not the guy, it's you. You've had the same worry and torment with every guy because you've cheated on every guy, even Pete's and BB, and they were beyond faithful to you, and you hurt them along with many other females. Sleeping with their boyfriends and husbands, you made them feel this. It's only come back.
I need Jesus. No, you people need Jesus. Here's to you. Oh.
He says he talks to them because they call him first, so he wants to see who it is because he knows a lot of people and he wants to see what they want. Rip off the band-aid. Yeah. Mr. Toad.
Oh, is that if you're gonna bring in the other case again?
Yeah. Thanks, Pete. Pete, you're a really good friend.
Yep.
I see you realize what's happening here. A compliment is not an apology, and you owe him a proper one.
Your stand isn't upstairs.
Where is it? We have the Ouija board. I think we should summon. Who was down here? Oh, thanks, Pete.
Yeah, it's on the it's in front of the TV.
Okay, so I can't.
I think you still can.
No,
Pete is her ride or die man.
sorry.
She's finally feeding the cats. The cat's butt is massively matted. Holy yikes.
Oh. You're a sweetheart. Sam! It's abused!
The way she looks at her empty bowls with defeat seems she's used to having an empty bowl.
Because as soon as I saw her nails in the overgrown, immediately made an appointment with her vet to get it taken care of.
It was a euthanasia appointment. If you would have told them she had embedded nails, they would have considered it an emergency and got her in right away, not 3 weeks later. Vets and medical personnel have to have insurance, and by doing so, they have certain rules they have to follow to avoid liability. No vet would schedule that 3 weeks out. Namp. If they did, I want to know the vet's name. You were going to let them find her nails or not, and then try to play dumb. We see you. You can't bullshit all of us. She doesn't believe in prolonging suffering. She just doesn't believe in treating it either.
Geriatric BBJ. Geriatric is my go-to. I know. It's so funny.
Where have I seen this before? Oh, I know.
It's so funny. Should like just throw a cheese slice at Pete's face. That's mean. I know it is, but it's funny. No, it is, but it's funny. It's so funny. But maybe somebody with a brain out there will hear what I have to say. So, who knows? Anyways, the only people it really should matter to is, you know, anyone legally involved anyways. Anyone legally involved anyways.
Are you picking up what I'm laying down?
Anyone legally involved anyways. So for it to be criminal neglect, you need to willfully neglect your pets. And that didn't take place. So at all. The cries in that clip on my channel in the previous video I did, she sounds distressed to me. She sounds like a I need something from you, or I'm in pain. I know my cat. I've had her for like what, 19 years? Since 2004. Do the math. It's really hard. I know my cat. Hi, my love. You guys, she's extra whiny. I know my cat. I know my cat. That's on my to-do list. Is to call the vet to make appointments.
You know, that's a subconscious admission that you know what the problem is, despite what your moving lips are saying, right? Whiny. How did you live with her cries? You should be ashamed of yourself.
Is to call the vet to make appointments before the move to talk about the move. Oh, hi. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Yes. 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 Because, like, she does have fresh water, fresh food, so I did hear that older cats can be very whiny.
It's not old age. Her fucking paws are hurting.
Like, she'll just sit here and whine at me for, like, ever.
God help me.
My sweetest angel. You know what I mean? So, I had my door closed because I don't want pizza.
Oh, so even Pete's was on to you, and you put him out to pasture. Nice friend you are.
You saw me get 2 cases yesterday. So she right now has fresh food. No. Hi, Jenny. I'm talking about right now, Flopera. Yesterday, yeah. At one point, I gave them the rest of the chicken stew in the morning. And at night they had tuna, and they always have crunchies and water. Okay. Or no. Get addicted to bettering yourself. Do you think that's really addictive like people say it is?
You know what I mean, crisscross? BBJ doesn't eat crunchies due to her dental problems. Yeah, she's going deaf. I have to go really loud. Sorry, I'm not laughing at her, but when humans and animals live a really good life, I don't feel sad when they pass away. As sad. Because, well, I've trained myself not to be too sad.
What the fuck does she mean by that?
Because I know I gave BBJ a really good life, and she's lived to be very old. And the queen, just like the queen, she's lived to be very, very old. And she was the queen of fucking England. So that people should be celebrating her life, you know? We're gonna celebrate BBJs.
No, the fuck we're not going to celebrate her death. But that's very telling. Literally preparing for her death with excitement. Wonder what your reward for her dying was supposed to be. I've took captive and interrogated those spirits you're working with. I know exactly what your reward was, but you didn't get it. In the words of FFG, bloop.
Pickles. Did you listen to her?
She sounds distressed to me. She sounds like a I need something from you, or I'm in pain. I know my cat. I've had her for 19 years?
Pickles. Did you listen to her?
Yeah, you know those pain cries real well. As a person with a brain, I hear you, loud and clear, girl.
Did you eat the breakfast I gave you? Eh? What? Eh? What? Eh? What?
Bro, you're one heartless motherfucker.
Sweet. Sweet. I may as well put that right in the trash because, okay, I'm coming back to bed. Because I'm gonna be cleaning it up later anyways. You know what I mean? What's a coward move? Me? I see a cure. I'm coming, my sweetest angels of the tents. Wait, I'm coming. She's losing her shit. You would adopt BBJ. BBJ. BBJ's fine. I just have to go and cuddle with her in bed right now.
I thought you knew your cat's cries. Everybody on the internet could tell she was in distress, and you laugh at her and call her whiny. Even acknowledged she came and sat right in front of you and cried, and you still wouldn't offer her help. She didn't want to cuddle with you in bed. She wanted her nails clipped, an antibiotic and some pain relief. You watched her suffer, you minimized her suffering, ignored her suffering and laughed at her. All the signs were there. You just wouldn't do anything.
You were trying to put down BBJ. No, I'm not trying to, but I don't want her to fucking suffer. I don't want her to. She fucking she's always crying. She's whiny. She's kind of limpy. She's old. I don't want her to
suffer, because cats, you don't know if they're suffering really, but she still eats, so.
I think it's pretty clear to everyone your cat was suffering. There's no way you didn't know all these signs were her paws. This was a few weeks before she went to Kuwait. BBJ had not been to the vet in over 9 months, with nails that required care every 2 weeks. This wasn't just an oversight. Every sign was there. BBJ couldn't have made it any clearer.
I'm looking for signs of that, you know.
What signs? She was giving you every sign she could. She did everything but die. What is the sign you were looking for?
I'm looking for signs of that, you know. She's always crying, she's whiny, she's kind of limpy, she's old. I don't want her to suffer. Suppose you didn't lose it over the kibbles today. I didn't lose it. I fully admit that's fucking despicable that it's like that. And I'm gonna clean it tomorrow first thing. Because I can barely stand up, alien. That's why I'm waiting for the morning. There's fresh crunchies in the dish. I don't know, their fucking heads fling the food everywhere too. She still gets around good. She does, but she falls over a lot. She's more frail. She does, but she falls over a lot. She's more frail. How are you going to take care of 4 cats? Well, it's going to be a split job between us two. We're going to have to really pull up our socks. Kind of falls over a little bit. Yeah, she's wobbly. And that's been a while. I told the vet about that already. I'm concerned that I'm letting her suffer. That's my concern. I don't want her to hurt or be in pain.
You continually bragged about making $20,000 a month. All you had to do was take her to the vet.
So as you can see, this is about BBJ. Sam, my other cat, he's about 6 years old. This is about BBJ. I'm going to be getting him back. This is about BBJ. I have someone taking care of him. I'm paying for all his needs right now. This is about BBJ. The next time I go to Canada, I have arranged with an airline to return him with me. This is about BBJ. And I have found a huge pen with big bedding, so it's very ventilated, very open. It's not a small carrier, and he's going to be sedated. This is about BBJ. Anyway, it's for me to worry about, you know, and it's going to happen. People bring their pets all the time. So yeah, he's being well taken care of right now. So that's, you know, whatever. Basically, I moved to Kuwait to marry the love of my life. And
I didn't even like this kid. It's like worse than an arranged marriage with someone you don't love. You know, it was like... Or very similar. We were just together for popularity purposes.
this is a serious accusation, and like I said, there's different groups of people when it comes to the abuse allegations. There's my beezers who 100% believe everything. They've seen my relationship with the cats. They know I would not abuse my cats. So I'm just addressing these defamatory accusations. Okay, so then there's people who just are this person who's spreading the rumors.
These vet notes confirmed everything Chantal witnessed with her own eyes and told us with her own mouth. Not one thing on here was new. We watched most of it before our own eyes play out in real time.
Chinyans, those are her fans, we call them Chinyans, who just believe anything this person says just because they hate me. Hate for someone will cloud your judgment. Hate for someone will cloud your judgment, and it doesn't matter what I say. Some people are not going to believe me. That's fine. After my video, if you don't believe me, then that's fine. I'm also turning off comments for this video because there are people who just don't want anything good to be true when it comes to me. I'm not 100% innocent, but I'm not an animal abuser. So then there's also people who who were supporters and then believed this stuff, and because of that defamation, they are no longer supporters. So again, believing the worst of me without knowing the full situation. So here it is. It's complicated. Again, I said when I came back to Canada, I had a month to pack up my whole life, and it was really traumatic for me. It was really, I still dream about the cats, and I wish I had done things differently, but I was cramped for time and I wasn't sure what to do. Part of me was listening to the influence of people as well, varying opinions like, you know, don't put your cat down, don't give your cat away, rehome your cat to someone, blah blah blah. So basically the only options I had when it came to the cats were euthanasia for the older one, I'll get to that in a minute, rehoming, or bringing them to Kuwait with me. And I decided that bringing them to Kuwait was going to be, I thought at the time that, you know, it was going to be very traumatic for the cats, because even taking them to the vet was very traumatic for them. They were very nervous and afraid. So bringing myself to the Middle East was a huge feat. And so bringing two cats, and one of them being in their 20s. Now, before I went to Kuwait the first time, I clipped their nails.
How could I do what to tiny BBJ? I did nothing to her. Her nails grew too long. She cries that's why I don't cut her nails myself. That's why I don't cut her nails myself.
I clipped their nails.
That's why I don't cut her nails myself.
You will see that my story doesn't change because it's the truth.
That's why I don't cut her nails myself. No matter what, she screams whenever I try to cut them. I've said this many times. They are just doing this. And I said I was taking her to the vet to get it taken care of. You should have taken her to the vet before Kuwait. Her nails were fine. She was fine. Again, more false outrage. You're not going to tell me what to do with my pets. You're not going to tell me what to do with my pets.
Again, not treating her out of spite. Do you understand? BBJ was punished because we cared about her well-being.
You know what I discovered about this fucking asshole? The more you care about him, the more he uses it against you.
She was fine. I took her like 6 months before that. I took her like 6 months before that.
It was actually 10 months, and you knew and acknowledged in March of 2022 that they needed to be cut every 2 weeks.
Her nails were growing. Like, Sam's nails are fine, but BBJ like will not let me cut her nails, and she's like stresses too much, and her nails grow quicker. She doesn't scratch as much as Sam, so like her nails were growing quicker and they were like starting to grow under. So I felt really bad about that, but like since her paws got taken care of and everything, like she's been eating better, and like, you know, so I scheduled another appointment in like a month and a half, and she has to get her nails done again there. They want to see her again.
I've already explained BBJ's pads. Why did FFG kill her dog for anxiety? You people only focused on that. I've had the cat for 20 years, and this one incident was an oversight when I was away. Her nails grew long because she's fucking old. Sam's nails were fine. Sam's nails were fine.
Sam's nails were fine. This is a manipulation tactic. Stop allowing her to do this to you guys.
Sam's nails were fine. Okay, so shut the fuck up.
Butch, you shut the fuck up. Stop talking to people like that. We're not your fucking mom or your sister or Pete's bitch ass. I wish you would talk to me like that in real life. It wasn't just an oversight, and it didn't just happen once. This was the third, possibly the fourth time you let her nails get like this. You knew and were complicit.
I took her like 6 months before that. I took her like 6 months before that. Give me a break. And before that, I never took my pets to the vet, barely, unless they were sick. Ever. Never got shit for it. The whole 5 years I was on YouTube.
I've been here since the BB days, and we have always spoke about BBJ's treatment, and you convinced people we were just haters and crazy. I guess we weren't so crazy or liars after all. Be very careful with attaching the liar scarlet letter to honest people.
Now it's a problem? I don't care. Keep your outrage and shove it up your ass. I really don't care.
I brought my 18-year-old cat to the vet in below 0 temps. Warm up covers. Oh, well, Lori girl, good for you. I guess I'm neglecting my cat. Then go fucking call animal control and shut the fuck up. Okay? Thanks. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm never, ever, ever mentioning another appointment in my life. Ever.
that you don't attend.
I've never seen so much
cats.
outrage over a fucking nail trim and check. Like, honestly, she's fine.
Wow. And as it turns out, she wasn't fine, was she? Her claws weren't fine. She wasn't fine. I've never seen this effing outrage over a cat. Wow, Chantel. And this is where your bullshit of addressing the animal abuse is gonna fail every fucking day of the week. I hope this is the demise of your channel.
I'm tired of it. Yeah, I am tired of it, actually.
Lazy bitch.
You are not me. You're all right. See you later. He's probably talking to Dee Dee Lulu right now. Can you hang out with me this weekend so I don't look like a fucking loser? If Dee Dee goes over this weekend, whole weekend of story times about you. Yeah, that's right. Thanks for super chat. Natter, if you ever want to talk to me again, you have to come online and you have to kiss my feet. I was so mad when Dee Dee was eating his. This is Sharmula. Go back to Lasheen, bitch. I can't think of them today because I'll lose my mind. The fact that he's not live is like, what's going on? I know. He's probably like with somebody. He probably called over some fucking person. Hate me all you want. You cannot give me crap for potentially bringing BBJ to the vet. You filled in the blanks with hatred and outrage. And she's gonna euthanize BBJ. Meanwhile, your stupid toothless mouth did the same thing to your dogs. So, get a life, you hypocrite.
No, that's not how that went. You knew people loved BBJ, and you absolutely tormented them, saying things like, a box Zeta, no, I think they put them in a bag. Or something I found even more troubling. You said you checked her nails as soon as you got home and made a vet appointment for 3 weeks later. There was absolute no urgency to get her help. You continued to watch her hobble and shake. You tried to pass it off to us as, quote, decline of life and old age, or the geriatric card you said was so funny. You called her pain cries dementia. You knew she was suffering, and you mocked her pain.
And you can say the eyebrow. Oh. Oh.
Chantal loves mocking. I don't know why, but she does. That is not a real awe. That was a mocking awe. She knew she was in pain and mocked her pain. She was enjoying this. Do you guys have the emotional intelligence to read this energy? She was mocking BBJ's pain. This is so sick. I'm in tears and fucking infuriated. It's so hard for me to make these videos. I need a break. I'll be back soon.
Issue was kidney failure. Oh. Oh.
Do you see the stumble? Laughing like a lunatic, saying, and I quote, "It's not my fault she won't die."
It's not my fault she won't die. I'm just joking. I had to joke about that. I'm sorry. It's not my fault she won't die. I'm just joking. I had to joke about that. I'm sorry.
And therein lies the difference. Chantal saw she was in pain and needed immediate medical attention, and she laughed, joked, mocked her, and dragged her feet. FFG saw she was in pain and suffering and jumped into action to get her help. That's the difference between morally bankrupt and moral excellence. Judgment Day is going to be a humdinger for you. I hope you love that for you. Sick bitch. How could you? How could you sit there and say something like that knowing she was suffering? You wanted her to die. You were pushing for it. You tried your best. You had no idea there were mighty people praying for BBJ. For those of you that will understand this next statement, in the spiritual world, cats are channels, very effective channels. If you know, you now really know.
Around the car 3 times? Do you know how cold it is outside?
I know about gins. BB told me about gins. BB gin! Do you know a gin?
From Indian mythology?
Yeah, do you know what a gin is?
Yeah.
BB gins.
It's
It's a disembodied spirit looking for habitation
I
peats.
can't bring Pete's back home now.
a spirit.
That hell's immune to
Primarily
this
evil.
weather.
Don't fuck with cats!
And I I hope I sue the crap out of you. I hope you save someone. I've seen cats scream at the vet just by vet touching them. Exactly. Immediately. Animal abuser. What kind of stable person? No, unstable person messages people to accuse them of being an animal abuser. Like, get a life.
Here we go again. This is a tactic she's used throughout her life. Anytime someone presents truth, she tries to insinuate they are mentally unwell or disturbed. Go back and talk to some of her victims she's done this to, specifically speaking the mentally eccentric who were already dealing with mental challenges. Anytime they tried to tell on her, she pulled this card. You don't know the depths of her darkness. Few could stand knowing it. My heart breaks for those she's affected and the lives she's ruined. Your shit stops with me. You want to stop me? Come stop me.
There's actually animals being abused and hit and everything else.
She literally tries to conceal her anger with a smile, but couldn't. She grits her teeth as she squeezes what appears to be BBJ's neck. Like this real abuse, Chantal? Your day is coming. She was annoyed BBJ kept walking in front of her camera. If this is what we see just for 1 second, imagine what we don't see. Long live motherfucking FFG.
The chain smoking is abuse to your dogs. Shoving pills down their throat is abuse to your dogs. You abused your dogs. You are projecting. You're a loser. Baby mama, I have to go to the police station. And if it wasn't just for drama and views, you piece of crap, then why, whenever I asked you, do you see in the receipts, I say. And then she's like, no, don't worry about it. My sister will take her to the vet. Yeah, FFG gladly will.
Yeah, she fucks up here. Chantal is a liar. But she's sloppy and can't keep track of her lies. She said, and I quote, as soon as I came home from Kuwait, I saw her nails were overgrown and made an appointment. But then she panicked, knowing she would be exposed, so she sends a text to Amy Flowers the night before, rehoming saying, I had a chance to look again and her nails do look like they need cut. This was 2 things. First, a protection mechanism, and second, to test Amy Flowers. Thank God she kept it cool and collected, because if she would have questioned Chantal or flipped out, the rehoming never would have taken place. So which is it, Chantal? Did you see the nails as soon as you got home, or did you not see them till the night before rehoming like you implied, once busted? Rule number 1, Chantal lies, pathologically.
And I did actually, in my DMs with her, say, well, you want to pick up the cat tomorrow? I actually have a vet appointment tomorrow to bring BBJ to have her checked out and to have her nails trimmed, because I did have another look at the nails, or tried to as best as I could, and it did look like they were growing into the pads.
Because as soon as I saw her nails in the overgrown, immediately made an appointment with her vet.
In my DMs with her, say, well, you want to pick up the cat tomorrow? I actually have a vet appointment tomorrow to bring BBJ to have her checked out and to have her nails trimmed, because I did have another look at the nails, or tried to as best as I could, and it did look like they were growing into the pads.
She likes to pretend she couldn't see the nails. These are stills from Pete's live stream when Chantal was in Kuwait and BBJ had her shaking episode that scared Pete's. We could all see they were embedded, even with her long fur. These are year-long embedded nails this cat suffered with. Another lie she likes to tell is animal control came 3 times. She never let them in. There was a reactor in our community who went by Chantal's old place to interview neighbours after she moved out, and the animal care stickers were still on the door. The neighbours corroborated this, saying animal control was always at their house and they always had stickers on the door. I won't say his name because they harassed him so bad his career and family was threatened. You guys did this man a great disservice running him off this platform, and in doing so were facilitating the animal abuse you said you so vehemently stood against. We saw you then, and we see you now. And now everyone else sees you too. Where are your moral high grounds now? Animal Care also left a note on the door when BBJ had her incident and Chantal was in Kuwait. Chantal blamed that note on FFG, saying she was stalking and harassing her, knowing the note was from animal care she continually dodged because she knew she was at fault.
Yep.
Chocolate cake with cream. Oh. Cream cheese fries.
Well, I hope.
Astra, you gonna bake us something?
We hope that.
Ew, no. Yeah, because then I could be like, she's stalking me for real. Yeah, because then I could be like, she's stalking me for real. Yeah, because then I could be like, she's stalking me for real. Yeah, true.
Immediately.
What's that? Not you admitting FFG isn't really stalking you, and you're looking for a reason to validate your lie. Didn't you file a police report on her saying she was stalking you? So yet another false police report. Always talking without talking.
Even though I said I would before the cat was picked up, just for drama and views. It's really pathetic. Anyways, and just breezing, you beat your grandparents, so shut up about me, okay? You beat your grandparents. You shoved your elderly grandparents. You're a piece of crap, and you have the nerve to come after me with your self-righteous crap. All of you need to take a look in the mirror and get a life. BBJ's nails overgrowing because I was away, and because she's elderly and they grow longer, is not animal abuse. Get a life.
It's animal abuse and neglect, and I would even argue animal cruelty because you knew about it and refused to get the cat adequate care out of laziness and spite. You were too busy chasing your vices. For shit's sake, even the demons don't want you and make you chase them. And that is your karma. Keep chasing and pursuing the very things that will ultimately destroy you, not just body, but body and soul. Just keep stuffing your gigantic face.
Bye. I am a smug bitch. Stay mad. I love it.
You guys, there's so much more to this, but I have to stop here. I'm literally, emotionally, and mentally sick and spent. I'll do a part 2 when I recover. In closing, don't ever expect good animal treatment from a woman who dehumanized her own child so she could guilt-free kill it at 6 months gestation. Who, in her own words, quote, used abortion as contraception. Challenge me. I'd love to drop everything I have in a court of law. Your move.
When you're pregnant, did you have a kid's name in mind? No. I didn't even go that far. I didn't think of it as a person at all.
Until then. Slay.
That's about it. Thanks for helping me slay my enemies. Slay.
Anytime.
You ain't gonna slay nothing. The only thing you're gonna slay is a whole ass pizza. That's the only thing you know how to slay. It's a family-sized pizza with extra cheese and extra pepperoni. It's the only thing you can slay.
Toxic people condition you to believe the problem isn't the abuse itself, but instead your reaction to their abuse. It so fucking nailed it.
Good for you, you hold everybody. Good for you, you hold everyone. Good for you, now you're somebody. Good for you, you hold everyone. Leave your weapon on the table, wrapped in burlap, barely able. Don't get angry, don't discourage. Take a shot of liquid courage. 'Cause my monsters are real, and they're reality. And there's no coming back, and they just laugh at how I feel. And these monsters can hide, and they'll never say die. And there's no going back if I get trapped, I'll never heal. Yeah, my monsters are real.